I can wear it then. It's cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this adventure that we like to call the Fragments. It's a D&D 5e game I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Hello,
Nice.
Are we going to
everybody.
AI it?
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
go on, AI it. Yeah,
You
we're
have to
welcome
AI
back.
it,
It's
don't you?
been it's been uh,
Ages,
a long while. You haven't been
ages and ages.
6 months.
Being
The
transcribed by an AI
uploaded.
companion. Okay.
Oh, this is great,
AI
John. If you
companion.
haven't done this, this is absolute genius, and we get to have a laugh at it at the end
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
when it
it
goes like,
is.
"What the fuck?"
It
Hey.
tries to summarize what we do, and sometimes it goes, "This is what they did," and it's close. Sometimes it goes, "They
I
played
didn't
D&D,"
understand.
because it just doesn't know
It's
how to
like
explain exactly what
I have
happened.
no idea what just went on.
Yes, so
Okay.
where last we had our plucky band of
PC people.
chuckle fucks. I'm going to use that word because someone said that the other day, and I really, really liked it.
What?
Chuckle fucks.
Chuckle facts. That's
Yeah.
almost as
Me,
huh?
to me,
You said it to you.
no, to me, to you.
That's the Chuckle
Oh,
I
Brothers.
that's the
know.
That's a
Chuckle Brothers.
different. That's a different nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a different kind of nightmare for you. Although I think there could be a moment like that that occurs in this when you're trying to pass something to
Chuck
somebody.
Chuckle Fox is almost as good as Giggle Dick.
Giggle Dick is good also as well.
We love saying that one in this house.
When you can't stop laughing, you can say, "Oh, that one got me right in the giggle dick," and that's.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for the explanation.
That's all right.
I'll
So
be leaving.
I think it came from Jenna Marbles.
it
So it
did
was a YouTuber of fame
years
many, many
years
years ago.
ago.
Yeah. Anyway, when last we saw our chuckle fucks, chuckle fucks and giggle dicks, they were investigating the mysterious disappearance of
Hmm.
an elven corpse that they had brought up from the depths of an Underdark-esque area, the body of Helron Enshapar, who had
Indeed.
been wrecking with one of the pink crystals, trying to harness it or change it or do some sort of alteration to it, trying to release it from the grasp of a giant root, which kind of went ahead anyway because you guys did the same and dropped it into the plane of the elemental plane of Earth.
Yep. Seemed like a
Upon
good idea at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
upon defeating um Helron and his coterie, his entourage, you recovered his body and put it in a sack. Made
Hmm.
your way out from the Underdark into the forest of Gargamel True,
Hmm.
and made your way to the Tree City, the
What is that rest?
There was a slight stop off at a elven village that was being attacked by a murder tree.
Halfling,
Halfling village.
halfling.
Halfling village, my
Halfling
apologies.
village. But you had noticed that a lot of the portal stuff that had been happening, the bubbles of Gargamel
The
had
bubbles.
stopped, had not
Bubbles.
existed, but had dropped off various elements from different realms here, including a nightmare tree, some red caps, and other things that had kind of plane shifted or dropped out of these bubbles.
Quicklings or whatever they were called.
Quicklings.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they were really fast, but yeah,
Yeah, quicklings that could that were yeah, and
not fast
basically
enough. Ah,
instead of fighting them, you befriended everything,
pretty
and
much. Oh, apart from the murder tree, we killed the murder tree.
Apart from the
the
tree.
murder tree was very hard to like reason with because it was using a
It
halfling
liked one
as a
thing and one
weapon.
thing only: hanging people. It really liked the hangings.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
like
like
flailing the hanged people
Yeah,
it did.
It
as a
had
melee weapon.
weaponized the dead halflings.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and was bopping. Yeah.
Yes.
Um, After that, bopping in a village by dead halflings, you
Dead halflings is such a good band name. And bopping in a village, that's their
so first
first
single.
album.
First single, I think. Um, they
Definitely.
they went to They went to the
Sorry, I made
main
you lose the
city
train thought.
of.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We're gonna like sidetrack a lot, I imagine, because that's basically what we do.
Yeah.
We go to the High Elves of Enshapar, climbing up, and you met Vitress, an elf of high renown, high elf of
High health.
High Elf
You
of
just said high
Enshapar.
health.
I nearly said the High Elf of Heptar, which is not right.
No, that's
Um,
not right.
and you had discovered that they were mobility impaired and they had a wheelchair. And upon investigation of the magic of this wheelchair, it was discovered that it was powered by a contained piece of pink crystal, like it had been harnessed, like it had been focused into some sort of useful energy, but obviously still maintains the very much dangerous element of it being one of these crystals.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is.
Character sheet.
Munchies,
Huh?
Snacks.
snacks.
She's
No.
we just
I-
had a massive takeaway
like-
burger.
You may not be able to see it, but I am so bloated right now. I was like,
I'm surprised we can't see that.
yeah, it wasn't
It was a good burger.
It was huge though.
Yes, and you gave the body to the elves of Enshapar and of Gargamel in general for the body to be laid out in a temple of rest and people go and pay their respects, even though his deeds were going to be recorded. There were many good deeds that he did, and they judged that that he should still have his respects paid. Upon you folks approaching the temple to use Speak with Dead after agreeing with Vitress
Necromantic interview. Yep.
to do this, you were going to speak with Dead with using Charlie and with Charlie's reluctance, but he agreed to do so.
Yeah.
Upon approaching, you found two guards upon the door. Something that was not supposed to be there. He went inside. The body of Helron was missing. After some looking around, you found that there were four bell ringers, and they were passed out. I think you only brought down. Did you bring down all four? Probably brought down all four. I'm going to say that you'd.
I think I got the guards to bring. I got the guards to bring down the four
Yes,
because there's a spiral staircase that leads down.
Yeah,
this area.
so there were four bell ringers that were brought down. They were under the effect of what appeared to be sleep, but on closer inspection, you realise that elves don't sleep, and they were affected by some sort of crystal nonsense, and they were foaming, frothing at the mouth.
Elves
From-
don't sleep.
Elves do not sleep; they meditate.
Yep.
And they're immune to sleep.
Mhm.
Huh?
They're immune to the sleep spell.
Also immune to the conditions.
Sleepy.
I did not know that.
Mhm. There you go. That's why it was mysterious that they
But
were.
they can trip balls with pink crystals, and that works.
They
fine
are
for me.
tripping balls.
Then our dear cobbler, Erwin, had tried to investigate the area by shimmying up the ropes and had a disaster. They fell and ended up
Slight disaster.
hanging upside down from one of the piece of ivy. Charlie came in useful for once and actually stopped Erwin.
Charlie's awesome. He's always useful.
If you say so.
I
He
do say so.
took you from
Debatable.
took you from the ropes and flew you to the top of the tree where it's open to the sky. You guys, Jackson specifically, was searching around the room and sort of knocking on walls, trying to find if there were any other exits. They discovered another exit with the help of Vitress casting magic to pull back the wood, but this piece of wood in the center did not react to the spell. It didn't open up, and you were able to force a door open, discovering a passageway that led down with lots of dart traps, and then you decided to ride a mushroom. Oh no, throw the mushroom down, or did you ride the mushroom down?
I think we slid down on the bouncy mushroom cap. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah, like a toboggan.
yeah, like a toboggan.
But a bouncy toboggan.
Yeah.
And found a small beach-like thing underneath the tree, some way down in the earth beneath the tree itself, with a small beach with water and seeming like a passageway and a dock down there. While Erwin and Charles had flown up and followed a trail of petals which the elf had been laid out upon.
Oh, I don't like it. It's dripping really cold.
I'm sorry about that. It's not my fault. And you found the
Sorry.
room of a map maker, one Preten Dnarin Enshapar, and had discovered that things had been rushed and sort of horridly taken. Like a torn map was on one of the map boards. Is there anything else we need to add in that bit that I've...
A secret box with a more pendant, a letter in a spidey script, a symbol on top recognized belonged to her friend Mitten Vestel of Modern Cell, a trader in goods from Gargamel, a trader in goods from Gargamel. His friend had, I recognized the boots because his friend had fine dark purple boots. The photographer from map he was working on from the workbench, he had disappeared with the body, wishing me he did it.
And this is why we have people that take notes.
Remind me of the trader's name again. So I've got
Metin Vissel, Metten and Vissle, Metin Vissel, from Modern Cell. I tried it with. I think the Spanish language is probably Underdark or Dark or Drowish, but I don't speak it, and nobody else does either, apparently.
See, why did I not take a note of that name? Where did I get that name? That's very peculiar of me. Anyway, so I think the plan was to sort of come together and meet up and share information, even though you are connected on Erwin chat for another probably 6 hours or so. But
Well, we were at a range of it at one point.
you had
No.
moved out of range of it when you'd moved down to the underdarky bit, and you.
Anyway, me and Charles were flying down because we were pretty much exhausted. I had opened this door and basically it led out into the city, and it's like, I don't know what the guy looks like, so he could be anywhere. So that kind of that thread kind of died.
Yeah.
So me and Charles were meeting back up with these guys and seeing what these
You were preparing to sort of go back
wonderful
down
people.
into the temple. Can you, Mr. Goblin,
Yes.
make me a perception check?
First one of the year, making it 21.
Very good.
Thank you. I'm kind of perceptive. Who said that?
You can hear from the door that you've closed, and Charles and yourself are kind of preparing to climb back out of the window and fly back down into this fluted chamber. You can hear a commotion of sorts outside of the door.
Wait, Charles. I think I hear something.
What is it, Owen?
Sort of a commotion outside the door.
I could. With the 21 that you rolled, you can hear a voice saying, "Look! I really haven't the time to stop and talk right now. There are plenty of things that I need to be doing immediately, pressing concerns. Now, good day." And then you can hear kind of voices calling after, sort of trying to delay, maybe, or sort of, is questions like, is there current work? Do you have time for that kind of stuff as it's coming along? And then you hear
What is that?
a fiddling at the door, like someone trying a key in a door. And then you hear, "Oh, I didn't even lock it."
Because I unpicked.
And then you can hear another person accost. Yes, yeah, yes, No,
I'm probably going to Charles and just point to the window and.
very good. Make me some stealth checks, please.
Yep. 25.
Charles rolled good too.
Kick ass.
Charles got, and he's gonna only get this though because he's got his armor on, hasn't he? I think.
He doesn't have heavy armor, does he?
No, he doesn't have heavy armor anymore. Okay, so he doesn't. So he just got what he got on the first one. It's
It's like, I am like a ghost. Unfortunately, I'm being followed by a guy ringing a bell. Ding, ding, ding,
ding
ding.
ding. Hello, I'm Charles. How are you? Very well met.
Just that's the order to stick in it with the Okay, everyone roll stealth roll.
What did you do? Yeah, so you place yourselves either side of this open window, and blustering in comes an individual, an elf. They have a satchel upon the. Well, do you try and peek out? You can
Probably
just
use the glint of a pull out a good question. Check the inventory.
check it good. Check it real good.
I'll pull this out.
Part of my thieves pull out something for my thieves' tools. So basically, a little mirror, little shiny piece of metal, and did a hole around a corner.
Yeah. So you're a rather flustered individual searching for something in the desk that you'd previously investigated.
Hmm. Yes, why not? But what do he look like? Elven?
Elven. From
Fine clothes? Commoner clothes?
yeah, pretty good clothes. You can't really pick up much of the fine detail, but you can try and kind of gauge form and dress. But you can't pick up the finer stuff because you're using a tiny mirror to look round a corner, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yep. Is he going to where I found the box, which was behind a panel in the kitchen? In the
No, he's not.
I watch him for a bit.
He's rummaging through a desk, and then he tips out all of the quills
Mm-hmm.
that were on the desk and all the pens, and he's searching through. It's like, at last, there it is. And then you just see him kind of looking for a pocket, and then he just kind of goes, shoves it in a pocket on his in his cloak sort of thing. He looks like he's wearing traveling gear. It doesn't look like just like the casual day to day. It looks like they're dressed up to go out, basically. And they begin to shift their way out of the room, pulling a key from their pocket, ready to lock the door.
I'm a little annoyed that I missed a message in a quill box, but fair enough. It's like, but
They pick up just a pen. No, it's a pen they pick up. Like
oh, I thought their favorite pen. Interesting. As they're turning, as they turn their back to head towards the door, I'll
Yeah.
probably drop my thing and give a proper look so I can just see and give him the thieves once over.
You have this. You can now properly see that they're wearing a satchel. It seems to be quite loaded up. You can see a bedroll on it as well. So this is more than just like nipping off to shops. It looks like an adventurous pack. You can see that there's a length of rope tied to the side. You can see that they are wearing like a heavy outer garment, like a waterproof, that would, a tanned leather, a waterproof leather. Nice boots that they're wearing. And then they also have, you can see this kind of shock of red, brown, probably more towards the brown side of hair that kind of comes in at like a little kind of tight bob.
From my fishing tackle pocket,
Okay.
I'm going to very quickly grab one of my steel hooks, a little bit of twine,
Yeah.
and one of my lead sinkers, and then I'm going to stealth up behind him and attach it to his bag.
Okay.
So if I see him again later, I'll be able to go, that's the guy, or that's the bag. I'm basically tagging him.
Okay, yeah. With that, what was your stealth roll? 20 something, wasn't it?
25.
Yeah, his passive will not detect you as you sneak up behind him. Charles like looks at you panicked as you just go and
Yeah.
start sneaking up.
I do the whole like as he turns, I'm just turning around him.
Yeah,
Close
Charlie's just
the
like
door. Yeah.
he's in this mode where he doesn't know what to do. Does he turn around to see if
Hmm.
Erwin's okay? He's just listening out, and then you hear the sound of the door closing and it
Yep.
being locked from the outside.
Then I will stealthily move back over to the window, put my head out and go, let's go back to the others. I've tagged him. I should be able to find him later.
Well, ready? Come here.
Hmm?
Come here, I have you. And then they dive and fly back down. Down inside the chamber itself, there are some elves beginning to stir on the floor, mumbling incoherent nonsense, visions of deep space, infinite blackness, the cold of the void, and you, Killian, have been questioning two of the guards.
Yes.
What
Questioning.
intimidating, shall we say,
Hmm.
two of the guards into sort of spilling the beans as to why they were here, how they got here, and you'd uncovered that they were put on the door deliberately by Preten Enshapar, not by any of the other officials, but because Preten's has a power and influence within this place. They just thought it was part of protocol, and he was going for a private sort of moment with the body. They felt embarrassed, almost ashamed at the fact that they had let people through, and yeah, were most upset by the whole situation. They are sat cross-legged on the floor because you made them do that, like naughty school kids. And you then gone on a little adventure down a tunnel and come back up with our dear Jackson Killian. You're in that main space. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're here? Or the folks come back down from the map room above?
I think we were asking Vitris if she knew about the tunnel and stuff and the fact it goes down to the Underdark.
No, they were trying to. They were quite amazed at the fact that it was here. They did not know of it, and they were also trying to map where it would be on the outside of the tree itself.
Um, can I have a look at that and see, basically, does it look like this thing leads towards our mushroom caverns?
Make me a survival, sort of like a mapping check. We're gonna try and
A mapping check.
yeah. It's not going to be a high DC because it's just kind of, is this the right direction? Is it not?
Natural 20 for 25.
Hey, come on. So yeah, natural 20 tells you that it is not in the same direction.
Okay.
It does not lead that way at all. It leads if that's due south, where your thing is, it's kind of towards the northeasterly direction from the tree. If directly south would be your mushroom caves, where you were adventuring with the with the elder shroom.
So, do you guys like hang around with the dark elves?
Are you asking this to Vitreous or to
Yeah,
the?
yeah.
Sorry, the elves of the Underdark have turned their back on
Hmm.
this world.
Because we well, there were some orcs that were disguised as drow in when we were back in like Mordenthal.
Yes, they are. They are often more outgoing than us as a people. They have not secluded themselves to their realms and oft venture out. Traders or mercenaries, assassins. They know a great deal of killing.
It's not that difficult. It's like hit them with the heavy pointy bit until they stop moving.
They know that way and many other ways.
So, like, this is like a church, a temple, or something?
This is a meeting place, a place of respects, a place where all can come and ceremonies can be held.
So, like, is there like a priest or something, or a caretaker or something? Like, who would know about the secret door over there that leads down to the Underdark?
They will point you to an elf named
Bob,
Bob.
Dave. Bob Dave Williams.
An elf named Anech, Anech.
Anna.
Yeah.
Sounds like what the noise you'd make when you sneeze.
They are one of they organize the ringers. They maintain the temple. They are basically a caretaker and an orator for the space.
Okay. So, like, Anek, how long have you known about the secret tunnel over there?
Anak is not present in this room.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you pointed them out.
No,
Okay.
we'll direct you to. They
Ah.
are not present in this space at all.
And, like, I know you live in a big tree and stuff, but you kind of like smithed it in a way that it's useful to you. So, like, how long does that take, and does that need special people to like grow holes in the door and stuff?
Yes, and it requires an amount of magic and it would require someone with quite high magics to be able to shape and mold one of these places, sing to the tree to shape it as you saw me do. Something like that. I could only move a small amount of the wood and peel it back, but it felt almost as this had been cut in and then grown over and disguised.
Is that easier, or so if it's been patched, is that easier or harder?
That would be far easier than to cut through the tree. It would take time.
Does like magic leave like if I look at different smiths and stuff's work, I can tell you that this guy made that one and this guy made that one because of like how they do stuff. Does magic work like that?
If someone had the will to check it and look, they might pick up a trace of the arcanic residue, I suppose.
So have you got anyone that can do that?
Interesting.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah. Why not?
Killian, let's have an arcana check from Mr. Norn.
Why not?
Because this will be real freaking useful. Like, really freaking useful.
I looked at my dice then and I was like, I don't know what one my D20 is.
That's your D20 there.
Yeah, I know. But I looked at them all and I was like,
Right in your hand there.
yeah,
What we got? +5.
an 8.
An 8. Killian,
With a +5.
you go over with an air of, I know how to do this, and put your hands against the.
Killian doesn't know how to do that.
No, and you.
And he knows that he doesn't.
I imagine you probably give it a little lick, like, and then yeah, you gain nothing.
Splinters.
He will go over in her chair, maneuver a chair over, and do a similar thing next to you and say, "Do you feel what I feel?
Nope.
What do you feel? How do you know what I feel? You feel
Magic.
tree? Well, obviously, yes, this is a tree.
Yes. I feel the tree.
Do you get any traits?
That was what I wrote.
No,
Feel the tree.
you feel the tree. She will look at it and turn to Jack and say,
And then
I believe this might be.
I put my hand on hers and I go, now I feel you. I feel the tree and I feel you.
Is your friend okay, Master Jackson?
About half of the course. On the upside, she hasn't pulled any arms off, so he hasn't pulled any arms off.
Arms off.
Yeah.
I suppose that is a bonus. I believe this might be the work of Anik.
So we need to go and find them, like now, just in case, like they're working for the pudding people as well.
I can give you his location, and they will give you an area of the tree and describe that to you.
Okay. Um, we should go and find them now.
They would have prepared the temple this morning, although they may be on a rest period now.
Anyway, Owen, we're off to see Anek, who's like in charge of the temple meeting room place and has patched over the gate to the Underdark.
As you swoop down from the sea.
Hey, Jackson! Can you yell that any louder? I don't think
No,
the gods heard you.
that was Owen chat.
I was Owen chat. Weirdly, I can see Jackson just literally looking up and then yelling it. I'm also doing Owen chat.
Just yelling it. It's like everyone can hear.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yes. Hello, Jackson. Excellent. Um, is the that high elf still with you?
You mean Vitris?
Yes.
Yeah, she's rolling around here.
Could you ask her very politely to have guards who are looking at the exit keep an eye out for Preten Dnarin, who is packed up and ready to leave? He has a fishing weight attached to his backpack. Or if she could look out for somebody who is packed, ready to go, full of venturing gear, and has a hook in his backpack with a fishing weight hanging off of it. Could they
Okay.
detain them? Because they have a box. Well, they had a box with the Mort pendant in it, and I found a letter with some creepy writing on it, which I
Okay.
can't read.
All right.
Oh, weird.
Vitris, like Owen says, Preten Durin is a pudding person, or at least a sympathizer, has a Moor symbol in a box, and is leaving the city in adventuring gear with a fish hook in the back of his bag, or someone else is leaving with a fish hook in the back of their bag, and we need to stop them.
I will warn the guards. She closed her eyes for a few seconds and she utters a few words. I've messaged the guards on the door at the front of Enthaven.
Are there any other like ways out other than like creepy tunnels into the Underdark?
There are a few supply ways, but I've messaged them all to keep a close eye.
And are there any like low windows that people jump out of?
Um,
Oh my gosh.
I'm being shy. Let's go.
What have you done?
Please stop rolling. I'm getting scared.
that's all right.
Okay, are you done?
Just had to check something. They say there are windows and things that you can exit via, but it would not be wise. They're most high up.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go and find and Anek, because they're probably a pudding person or a sympathizer at least. Um, and if you could like catch anyone that's trying to leave with fish hooks in their bags, then that would be great. And Owen wants to have a chat with them.
We shall have them detained, and we shall have them brought here. Yes?
You change microphone or something? Could you?
Yeah, something changed microphone. Because something went very teeny. Hang on,
Is that back to the other one?
oh, hang on.
I think you just kicked back into the other one. If you say something,
That is the good microphone.
Yep,
yeah,
that's all we can hear now.
yeah.
It just suddenly cut to the.
It went to very tinny quiet microphone.
How did
Very
it
weird.
suddenly
I don't know.
switch?
That's just Zoom being weird. It doesn't
It just switched itself, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. It was on the one that comes in the.
It's just bean proximity.
I said I didn't touch it, and then I was like, actually,
Her powers are growing.
plugged
She's
in
now
the
getting from
webcam.
distances.
I plugged in the webcam. It's my fault.
You know, I'm
Um,
just going to blame. I'm just going to send you. If something breaks in my house, I'm going to send you the check. You know, just
Okay.
pay the bill. Sorry.
And over Owen chat, I'll be like, okay, well, they're gonna stop everyone at the gates and check, unless anyone jumps out the window, but apparently they're all quite high. Um,
Except the halfling ones.
what about the halfling windows?
You think they might try and go that way?
Well, it's a wooden thing, so if I really wanted to get out and no one to notice, I could make a big hole. It's not difficult.
They could do. I shall message a trusted friend in the halfling domain, the halflings area. I don't know the word for it. Apartment.
Quarter.
Quarter. That's the good word. Quarter. And they do so.
Okay, we're gonna go find Anek. And if Erwin and Charlie get here, can you send them to find Anek too?
And just like that, as you say that, you feel the air change in this space and lowering down from this ceiling like a cherubim from the ceiling is
Hanging there in the claws of Charles Irwin.
yeah is Owen being lowered down, silhouetted against the twinkling lights as you lower down, and the breeze of Charlie's wings actually sets those bells off slightly, and it cling, cling, cling.
Okay. I think they're here, so we're gonna go find Anek. We'll come meet you in your room later.
You want me to take? She says, Would you like me to take them, bring them to my apartments to be detained?
What, these guys?
If we find the person trying to make their way out.
Yeah.
The
You might want to do a pudding, and like, because I'm pretty sure we did tell the guards how to do a pudding person check.
Good.
yes.
So, like, make sure you check them for pudding, because, like, they may look little and weedy, because, you know, most of you guys do. But, you know, if they are pudding people, then they're like bigger on the inside.
I see. Very well. I shall inform them to do one of these tests.
That was brilliant, by the way.
Um,
I just like to describe them as a TARDIS.
Yeah.
she gestures to the two guards that came with her, to to take the two other guards. We'll have to keep you in cells for now. You understand, Fanith and Resit? Yeah, we understand. We are very sorry, Vitrus, that this has happened. We were just following orders. I understand perfectly. But you'll have to understand that for now, we haven't cleared you of wrongdoing. I believe you, but there may be further questions and we need you available nearby. You will be treated well. Yeah. Okay. Take us away. We should take them away right now. Thank you. That's most efficient of you. Right. I shall retire to my apartments. Once you have them in custody properly. Please return to my quarters, and I shall have need of you then, possibly.
She's like
Don't-
not leaving all of her guards, right? She's
Sorry?
not sending all of her guards, or she's still having some guards with
She
her.
was sending her 2 guards with the other 2.
Have you not got like more guards?
You think I need accompaniment in my own kingdom?
Yeah. Well, in fact, you just come with us. Does her chair have like wheelchair handles?
It does.
I'm just gonna wander off, gonna take her with us.
In fact, what? What? Are you
Yeah.
taking me?
In fact, I'm going to strap her on as a backpack.
No, just sort of wheel her off to go and find Anek. Well, it's all right. We'll keep you safe, and when everyone's ready, they can come find you with us and Anek.
Excellent. Yes. Why not? I'd like
Why
you
not?
to-
She says she can't stop you.
She
The
says,
motor's squealing in protest. Why not?
says,
Let's go.
why not? Indeed. I would like these questions answered as well. Why is there a passage to... What did you find down there?
Where does that come from?
Message? What do
I
you
poked to the
mean?
hole. Where'd that come from?
It was like a patch. It's a door to the tunnel to the Underdark. There's like a beach down there. There's like lots of little arrow traps, but if you go fast enough, they don't hit you. It's really cool. Um,
Wow. How did you get back?
you walk back up the stairs. Once they shoot, they don't shoot again.
Oh,
They're not great traps because they like kind of have to. It's got to
manually
be like a
reload.
really boring job to like go and check them and see if they've been shot and stuff. I suppose it's like checking mouse traps, but yeah, then
It's
having
the
to reload
second
them.
most boring job in the world, apart from the person that lights all the candles in a Warhammer 40k game. That is the only
Yeah,
other
but
boring job.
it is the most boring job. But it is got the most beautiful macabre thing is, if the person whose job it is light candles dies, their bodies are made into candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Um,
corpse
but
stuff
yeah,
is the other one that they like to use.
all the way down and down and down and down and down. There's a beach and then like a dock and like it disappears off into the like sea river something or other in the Underdark.
Is that
And there was like footprints and things.
What's your question?
Is it a flowing body of water?
is that the room that
Um, it more lakey or was it more rivery?
It was lapping. There wasn't exactly
It was
a
more lakey.
more like a underground lake, you would think. What was your question?
I was trying to think, is that the one where we went down and oh my gosh, I've got so much hair in my eye. Is that the one where we went down and there was the big thing on the wall? Or is that a different thing I'm talking about?
Big thing on the
There was a
wall.
mole on the wall and it was big.
A moor.
Yeah, on the wall.
No, you're thinking of where you found the temple and it spoke to
Under
you.
the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Under
Think-
the ice.
It has been
And the
so
flying
long
thing.
since I've-
that was a long while back, and then you were chased by a cloaker.
Cloaker. Yeah.
It has been so long since
Fun times. But it was our bond. It was when me and Killian bonded.
Yeah, and then the bridge broke.
I'm just listening to you two and I'm just like, how do they remember all this? Like,
Just like my brain
Notebook.
remembers lots of it. The
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing I forgot was
I genuinely enjoy this. I genuinely enjoy this game. I remember lots of it. It's just kind of
Yeah.
cool.
the only bit I forgot.
Also, videos.
The only
Yeah,
bit I can
but-
remember is the name of that trader, which I'll have to go and look back and look at the video again.
Yep.
You know, I like other than the first video that you sent me a link for when I was joining, I've not watched any of these.
I only watched back this one, I think, quite a couple of times. And when we've had breaks over the summer, sometimes I've watched them back.
Yep.
Yes, so Vidrus directs you through the hustle and bustle of the great tree of Enthaven, and you can see the comings and goings and daily doings of the space on the lower floors. There's sort of like a trading area that opens up in the main space, and then you can see all the different large routes that kind of go off into different areas. Yeah, you can make me perception checks, please, as a group, if you'd like. Even Charlie will join in. Let's have a dice roller. Where have you dice roll upon?
Let's had it back here. Sorry, my hair is going.
Oh, Charlie, that's not so good.
My hair is going in my eyes, and it's really hurting. So if I'm sat here, I almost said if I'm laying here.
Owen did twice as well as I did.
26.
26 again. Nice high one.
Oh,
Natty 20, second one of the game over here. Whoop, whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
yeah. Cool.
And Jackson was
I got half of Owen's score.
So 13.
okay, lovely. And Charles
Double
got
digits.
worse
Double
than
digits. Critically average.
the average.
that. Charles got worse than that. So Charles got a grand total of 6.
Oh,
Well, it was a negative. So, yeah.
With plus 5?
Plus 3, I think he is.
All right.
So yeah, he's plus
so I got a 21.
plus 3
But
for
with-
Charlie.
Only a +1.
But he rolled a
So
3.
Owen still sees more than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're walking through this space, you start hearing again a familiar voice, one you've heard earlier today. What are you? How dare you? Get your hands off me! Do you have any idea who I am? Handing like to your left
Howell.
as you're sort of going through the space.
Howell, isn't it?
Oh, the stoner guy.
Stone and stinky druid.
Yeah, no,
It-
it's not Towel.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
That got
I say-
very excited.
I tap Jackson and go over there.
Who? What?
I think that's the
Preten.
Preten. Oh,
Pretend.
it's definitely a person with Preten's key to his door.
Okay. Well, veer off that way.
There's a sharp left-hand turn, and Vitreous managed to.
No, that's where, you know, her wheelchair goes up on 2 wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Jackson's straight. You just pick it up, turn, and pop it back down again. Just,
Yeah, you yeet around the corner with the wheelchair through the market space.
Yeet.
Yeah, you yeet round. Yeet.
Don't ever say that again. That felt. My ears feel violated hearing you say that.
And you start proceeding towards an area. There is an individual with a rucksack on. They have a fishing weight attached to their rucksack. They have a bob red brown hair, and they have pushed away. It looks like 2 guards, and they are arguing with them. They're some way off, probably about 20 to 30 feet away from you right now, but you can see kind of like a gathering crowd of people kind of
yeah.
this accosting of elves within the space seems very unnatural. They are the other elves are
Wondering.
trying to look the other way, like this isn't happening, but then you can see a couple of the halflings going,
My God.
like the halflings.
Drama.
Yeah, the halflings are well into
Things
it.
actually happening. They got there's one very enterprising halfling. He's like, popcorn, get your popcorn.
Yeah, he's already going like
Money.
great food and drink. He's just casting that, and there is a selection of
It's like the old woman at
It's
the
the popcorn stand. Yeah.
yeah, chips and
Bar nuts.
there are acorns and there are
Pine nuts. Roasted pine nuts everywhere.
yeah, and you can just see this person like kind of backing away from these 2 guys, and they say, "Please come with us. We've been asked for Vitrus to bring you to their chambers." Look, I simply do not have time to spend. I've got very important business to be on right now.
How, like, engrossed in that are they?
The elf
Yeah.
insight.
Well, it's more like how much are they like paying attention to the conversation with the guard and things in terms of can we like go around and like
Sidle up.
Yeah, basically, I kind of want to wheel up from behind him with Vitrus and be like, "Hey!"
They are pretty intent on this, but because of it, normally it might blend in with the amount of people in this space. However, because there is a gradually increasing circle of avoidance occurring around there, you think they'd have a pretty good eye to you if you tried to
Okay.
circumnavigate.
It's the reverse of the human world where everybody would crowd in. This is like crowding away. It's
Yeah,
a pool
yeah.
of emptiness around them.
It's a
I love
pool of
elves.
deliberate indifference. They're like, yeah, this isn't happening.
This
It's
wall
like
here,
Okay.
very interesting.
We'll just like go straight up to
This
them.
does not serve us. And they, yeah,
From this distance,
yes.
was that your stomach or
No,
the
it was a
dog?
phone.
Oh, I thought it was the dog.
That's probably my chair, actually, but
From this
Could be all
distance,
three. Yes.
can I insight check him?
What, the individual that's backing away?
Yeah.
Please do.
I would like to lean into Vitrus. Go. It's my. Excuse me. Is that Petron? Denarian? Petran?
That looks like that.
Preten.
Preten. I can't
It's
say.
Dnarin.
It does Denarian. Preten Dnarin. Yes, it does look like that.
Dnarin.
Preten Dnarian.
Yeah.
Like Daenerys.
No, just Preten Denarian.
Dnarian.
Dnarian.
Yeah.
Dnarian.
Just take out vowels and squish stuff up together. What are you rolling?
17.
17. You read that they are very, very flustered and maybe afraid, but like urgent. There's a great sense of urgency about them.
Okay.
Time is short.
Okay.
What you thinking?
So when they were like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, that is completely honest.
They weren't just like.
That wasn't an excuse. No, that was genuine.
Look, like, stop! I need to get out of here. It's important.
Stop stalling me. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
I say I actually was in Irwin chat to these fine reprobates that I have surrounded around me. In Irwin chat, going, who wants to take this one?
All right, we'll go grab him.
Cool. I'm going to make you roll initiative, though, everybody.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just go. Initiative. I love initiative.
That went right out of.
That's not very high.
Higher than mine.
Probably. Yes, definitely.
Let me roll that again because it's right. Oh, that was.
I get to try my new tools. I'm looking forward to this. Homing daggers.
Oh,
I'm teleporting daggers. Ooh.
I've got 12.
I think we want to try and keep this guy alive, unless he's a pudding.
Yep.
And then even then, we may want to keep it alive.
That's my dad's. Before we go into this,
You may not give us the option.
Yes, you can go to the loo. Try and do that while we roll up everybody.
sort it out.
Yep.
My knees are going to be
Do,
here.
do, 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 do. I've got knives and I'm gonna use them. I've got knives and I'm gonna use them.
What's JC?
Oh, it went away. A second. Give me a second.
Yours was 11, wasn't it?
Yes, 11.
And what about you, Monsieur Jackson?
Mine was 7.
Speedy Gonzales, the lot of us. Let's go slowly.
Very good. Very good. Right, I'm going to pause that there if anybody wants to go and get a quick drink, coffee, or whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
Sea salt and Chardonnay wine vinegar crisps.
Oh,
Yeah.
what would you want? Is that... He's eating in his sleep.
Yeah.
It's Popeye. He's munching in his sleep. He's listening.
Oh, I hope it's delicious.
Whatever he's eating must be good. He's like fully opening his mouth. Anyway,
Sorry,
can someone describe this as this kind of circle of folk draw out, and you have Preten and these two guards trying to approach? Describe how your actions. This is not part of the initiative. I just need to get that down. But describe how you approach folks. What are you doing?
I'm allowing Jackson and Killian to take the lead on this one. Sliding slightly back.
I'm like basically heading be like, so from us directly to Preten at whatever point of the circle it is, and I'm kind of using Vitral to go chair as a sort of
Battering ram.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. More importantly, badge of office. Badge of office.
The badge
I am
of-
coming with the literal leader of your kingdom. Yep.
Yeah,
So-
you start moving forwards, and they say, and Vitrus actually calls out, Preten, please don't resist this. It is necessary. We wish to speak to you. Look, they kind of glance aside now, realizing someone else has kind of entrenched on this circumference that is gradually formed here, and they look to the side. They say, good day, Vitrus. Anyway, must be looking at making a move. How fast are you going, please, Jackson? Are we dashing? Are we just moving at normal speed?
Oh,
Um,
please let it run. It'd be hilarious.
I mean, I'm not running, but I'm moving.
You got broad legs, sort of thing.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
brisk.
I'm definitely moving at full stride. So Erwin's taking 2 steps for every one of mine.
Yeah, this is power walking Jackson here. This is striding forwards.
Sorry, action Jackson, is he?
They do have the first turn in initiative, and they see the approach of these individuals. They see the 2 guards, and they're gradually being backed against a tree. So they're stepping against one of the kind of down pillars or walls within this space.
Uh-oh.
They're getting cornered basically, and so they reach into their pocket
Mm-hmm.
and pull out something and drop it to the floor. And all of a sudden, you just see a black mass of pure darkness
How did I know?
around them.
Like a smear of darkness around them.
Sphere of darkness around them.
Excellent.
And they will be doing some stuff within this darkness.
Yeah, sure.
And then it's Killian's turn.
Okay.
Don't forget about Mr. Burns over
Mr. Burns.
Yes.
Excellent. Smithers, release the hounds.
Something like that, yeah.
Kills. What are you up to, my man?
I thought you were doing something else in the sphere of
Oh, I
darkness.
can't tell you because you can't see it.
Things are happening, but it is dark and we cannot see.
Okay.
Stuff is happening in the darkness.
So we shall find out.
Any noises or like basically any kind of spell casting vocals?
There is no somatic component or vocals component.
No gurgling, skin sloughing off, tentacles writhing.
No, you hear a sound that you've heard more times today than it's probably you see here rummaging.
A rummage! He's going for a rummage!
Can I
Watch
hear
out.
it?
You can hear him, but you can't see him.
Cool.
Excellent.
I would like
Next time we get a feet, it's going to be blind fighting.
Dragon fear.
Hmm.
Is that an area effect?
Probably.
So
I like the idea though, it's brilliant.
each creature of your choice that you
Get out
can
there.
hear or that can hear or see you
They can hear you. Yeah.
within 30 feet.
What has he
You've
got to
make
do?
a wisdom saving throw.
What's my DC, girl? It's a 16 on the dice.
Bollocks to you.
They resist. The panic overcomes them, and even the growling and snuffling of a croissant-hungry dragonborn does not fill them with any sense of
Enough dread.
enough dread. That's
Bollocks to you.
that's an action. You got any bonus you want to do? You want to move up? I want to try and get in that
Do you have
black.
an air effect spell?
Well, that was.
Something for area.
Hmm.
Can you dispel magic?
Not prepared, I don't think.
No, there. There.
It won't be a cantrip. And use nothing of them are bonus actions anyway.
No.
You have to do that as an action,
No.
I think.
Yeah. No, that's
So
it.
do you move up? Do you go close to this sphere?
How far away am I at the minute?
You're about 10 feet away from the sphere.
I would take one step.
Okay, fine. Sure. Charles. What will Charles do? Charles will look at this. He will fly up above to try and get a better look. He will take aloft and fly above the crowds and try and look down upon this. And he will try and
Where's my bench? Where's my...
cast something down upon that. What are you looking for?
It's me. I don't want to knock your head with my butt again.
Thank you.
I thought John's laughing. I genuinely hit my head.
He will. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be strong enough.
What, my butt?
Wow. So many jokes, so little time.
He's going to try and blow them out of the
Yay!
sphere.
What,
Yep.
Charles is?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to
Yep.
cast.
Tornado.
Yeah, he's going to kind of come down, fly over,
If nothing else,
and there we stand beside it and try and blast them out of the
I think that's brilliant.
out of the sphere. So he's going to cast Gust of Wind. Cast that. Boop.
If nothing else, if the guy's fumbling for stuff, suddenly having an unexpected hurricane blow past,
Yeah.
maybe making things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see what he gets.
So with Gust of Wind, does Charles use his wings or does he blow?
He opens up his wings, cast a spell, and out of it, like as he opens them up, his feathers kind of fan forwards and blows from it. From the very almost like he's collected the wind beneath his wings as he flew over, and he kind of chucks it towards this individual.
I like it.
And it keeps going, so he can do this for a minute. So he's going to concentrate on it, and at first it has no effect. It's kind of just gusting into this thing. It's like, I'm trying to get them out of there for you, everybody. So there is a strong wind blasting through this area of darkness.
So is Charles now on the other side because he flew?
He can be on the far side of the darkness if you would like to. Yeah.
Well, there is a pillar around there somewhere.
So yeah, I'll kind of maybe.
Yeah, because he was backed up against the thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'll kind of draw it top down. You were coming from this way. There's guard, you, darkness, Charlie. So this is kind of what we've got going on. There's the two guards approaching.
Yeah.
This is Vitreous. Charlie's flown to the other side, and you're kind of here. And this is the back wall of the.
That's Preten, I'm guessing.
Sorry.
Not Vitreous. Vitreous is with me.
Pretend. It's talking about pretend. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. That's Preten. And sorry, I didn't draw the wheelchair there. That's the problem.
That's fine. I think we figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just you said Vitreous was over there. I'm like, no, because currently I've got
my misnaming there. Sorry, I mean Preten is against this wall. It is the go of Erwin the Cobbler.
Cool.
Magical darkness surrounds a thing with a blast of ice cold wind filling this space.
I'm a pretty observant individual.
Yes.
Now, assuming he hasn't gone left or right, and he sounds roughly like he's fumbling and rummaging, which probably means he's whipped off his backpack, he's probably not moved much. I am going to summon a dagger, and I'm going to throw it where he was.
Sure.
And I'm going to teleport to that position. As a bonus action, I'm going to teleport there.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm pulling from my pearl pouch a wondrous item, my dimensional shackles, clicking open one half. Ready to go.
Ah, you want to try and keep
Plunk.
them here.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
hell yeah.
Cool. And yeah, you teleport into this space. Now
Yep.
you've got to, with those things, you've got to apply them to somebody as your
Yes, but I need to get to somebody first. It's a bonus action to teleport there,
Yep.
and
So
then basically then I've got to find them. So, bear in mind, I'm now in the blast radius of the wind as well, so I get
yeah,
that. But I'm small.
so I think maybe we're going to roll at disadvantage if you can stay in the wind, but you've flown into the blast of wind. You're going to have to make a saving throw for that.
Well, I'm kind of good at those.
It is a strength saving throw.
Not so good at those. Actually, it's not too bad, actually. Features and traits. Class features. It's been a while.
That's all right. Take your time. We're in no rush.
Yep. It's uncanny dodge. Can evasion.
No. What's wrong with that bit?
Oh, yeah, strength saving throw coming up. Okay.
Well, I couldn't touch it. I didn't know what it was, and it was freaking me out.
Oh, 17.
17. You pass. You manage to hold your ground as you kind of move into this space and
Boop, teleport. Wow, it's
Yeah,
windy
it's
out
like
here.
teleporting into a gale.
Yep. The dagger pretty much would have hit into like the wall, so
Yeah.
I'm literally up against the wall he was, and then I'm going to, ironically, use the. I've got one half of the shackle that's attached to a chain, and the other half of the shackle.
Yeah.
I'm going to whip it round until I hear someone go, "Ow!"
You're just trying to hit someone.
Echolocation. Yeah.
Not attach them right now, but
No, just I need to
hit
find him.
them. Okay.
Wow! Ow! Got
I
him.
guess an attack roll at disadvantage because you're in complete ducks.
Cool, no problem. Okay, no, it's disadvantage roll.
You've got dark vision, you can't see in the back.
You can't with magical darkness. Magical dark. The only way you can see through magical darkness is to have like devil sight.
I got 13, right? But if I got 13, if that's a fail, I might add a psychic dice to it.
It is a
Can you add psychic dice to attack rolls?
Actually, I don't know. Probably not.
skill checks, I think.
No skill checks. My bad.
It is a fail.
This is a fail.
Just a
Good.
fail.
Well, then I'm going to roll luck. I'm going to spend my little luck points. No, I can't because I've used them all up. Suddenly
You have
realised.
one left, I think. When you
No, all three of them ticked
That
off.
was last
I got
one.
all three ticked off.
you fell, use the luck to grab on. Did you use them?
They're all ticked off. They're all ticked off. So
Right,
they are
okay.
used. They are used.
Yeah, you swing this thing round and fail to make contact. I'm afraid at the moment you're kind of swinging in the darkness.
Cool.
Jackson, it's your turn.
So me, yeah.
Yes, please, Jax.
So I'm gonna sort of park Vitress inside the circle of people, but like just inside the circle of people.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna step in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case they try and shoot or anything, that I'll be in the way. And then in full on Jack's sort of special, I'm gonna reach into my thing and pull out a halberd, and I'm gonna be like, a glaive, whatever it is, polearm. And then I'm gonna in Jack's go, look, Preten, get the fuck out of there and stop dicking around because you're not gonna enjoy it if I come in there. And I would like to intimidate, please.
Okay. Yeah, please roll an intimidation.
And secretly I'm going, nor would I.
18.
18. JC, or sorry, Erwin, within the space, you hear,
That's Victor time.
despite the wind and everything, you can hear someone fumbling and then drop something onto the floor. Like it sounds like a backpack falling onto the floor.
A heavy thump.
Yeah, like a thunk as something hits the ground. Yeah.
That's not good. But I triangulate, don't I? So it gives me a triangulation. I
Yeah,
will be doing things in that general direction when it's my turn.
You can hear a bit better, but you think that maybe whatever Jackson shouted out, because you got kind of like if you could,
Yeah.
the wind's blowing.
He's either teleported and his bag just dropped to the ground, or he's turned into a mouse and scurried off.
Yeah, you just hear the bag drop to the ground for some reason.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cool.
It's then you hear, damn it, who's that? Why are they threatening? Who is they got on their side? And then they start. You can hear more rustling and fumbling inside this in the darkness that you're in.
Well, I know where to go because the bag is there, so I'm probably going to leap for the bag sound.
Killian, it's your turn.
How close was I, by the way? How close was it to me?
You think they're probably maybe about 5 to 10 feet away, but again, the wind is
Yeah, cool. Yep.
distorted.
So I was close. So like, ha! Wow, they're really not here.
Now, it could be a really stupid thing to do, but that's what Killian does best.
Yes.
So, I would like to just walk into the darkness.
Yeah, you do.
With my hands outstretched.
Yeah.
Do the zombie walk.
Yeah. But going like, now, how tall was this person?
Elf height, so sort of head just below your chin.
Cool. Arms outstretched, kind of going.
Literally just trying to find him.
Yeah.
So, investigation check with disadvantage.
Oh, I should have done that. I got an investigation of 10 plus. Damn it.
And there's me.
Boo.
One. There, I'm cursing your die. Oh no.
Back away from the laptop.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a 15 or a 16. It's up to you.
You start wandering in, and what you don't hit anything with your hands at all as you're doing that. You bump into something at your legs.
Oh, god damn
Can I
it.
grab?
Yeah. Go for it. You do.
And there is no resistance.
Strength athletics versus strength athletics.
Oh, it's not me then.
Oh!
What's your plus on that? Okay, so if I get a 3, mine's a +7.
Yes, you have grappled in something in the darkness.
And then I go,
You just hear this, get off! Get off!
Owen! I got him!
Excellent, then pull him back out of the darkness.
Oh,
I got his bag.
Sorry, this is the wrong order, but you need to make a strength saving throw as well.
Oh my gosh.
The wind. It's a bit of a windy day.
That one.
Yeah.
21?
You hold your ground firm, walk into the wind, bash into the thing, reach down, grab this individual. You hear them, get off me! Get off!
And then can I pull them out of the darkness?
You've moved your movement, I'm afraid.
Have I? I moved 5 feet.
No, you said you took 1 step forwards last time, and I said you were 20 feet away.
No, you said I was 10.
10 feet away from the darkness. The darkness is 20 feet. You move in, you can't get back out in the move.
Sod you then.
You're inside the darkness. It is Charlie's go. Charlie will just keep the direction of. He's concentrating on the wind. He'll move closer to the darkness if he can, and say, "Do you have them?" How loud did you shout?
Well, I was shouting to Erwin.
Yeah, but you're still shouting, and other people should be able to hear.
Yeah, I'm thinking Charlie might just stop casting the.
Killian is shouting into a storm.
Yeah.
I think
I was shouting enough for Erwin to hear me.
Charlie will stop casting. He will drop concentration on this thing. Confident in the fact that Killian has got a hold of this individual.
If he heard me
Do you
shout,
need a hand in there, Killian? I still can't see for toffee.
sorry, I mean, I'm meant to be holding this guy, right? Puffy.
Do you need a hand? He's asking you a question.
No, I think we got it. That is so blue.
It is blue. Okay. You're not out of initiative yet. Charles will not approach if not needed. Erwin,
Grab the bag.
you reach down and try and find where the bag is. Yeah.
Yep, it's about 5 feet away. I should be able to find that.
Yeah.
It's a bag.
You kind of you go along on the floor and you manage to get hold of this satchel. Yeah, you have a satchel.
I'm also going to like feel around the area, see not there's like other things like dropped out of it or pulled out. So it's not just like the
Investigation
bag.
check with disadvantage in this darkness, please.
Cool.
Come on, Erwin.
I'm
Let's
having
do
so
it.
much fun with this. 18.
18.
Would have been 28, but no.
You find a cylindrical object on the floor, small enough to be a pen of some sort or a quill.
Interesting.
Shape the writing device. You can feel a pointed end
Mm-hmm.
to it. You find that there are a number. You can kind of feel what's on the rucksack, and apart from that, you don't feel anything else.
Cool.
Particularly.
Then
You can't
I'll
tell
start.
what anything is. You can feel like the opening to the rucksack. You can feel objects inside, but in this blackness, you can't really make up.
Was that one action?
That'll be your action to do that. You've got a bonus action.
Cool. Then I will then basically just toss a dagger behind me and teleport back out of the hot darkness, bag and all.
Oh yeah, you're now holding a bag, and
So a glowing purple dagger goes. Suddenly,
I'm just slightly concerned. There is a circle of like not watchers around the place. You know, you appear on some elf's chest. He's got this dagger stuck in his chest.
there.
Just like clinging to him like a monkey.
Message for you, sir.
Yeah, you throw it outside into a non-combative manner, I imagine.
Yeah, basically it just arcs gently out of the air.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of like suddenly you see his little purple dagger, glowing ethereal dagger go, and suddenly, poof, it's me.
And there's a guy, and there's a goblin with a bag. Yeah, you have a bag, and in your other hand,
Mhm.
you are holding a pen, and it has an inscription on it, written
Cool.
in what looks to be Elvish.
Mm. Right, more scratchy writing I can't read. Excellent.
Yeah, more scratchy writing you can't read.
You can't read Elven.
No.
Jackson.
Common, gobbling, thieves' camp. That is the totality of my language.
All right, Jack can't speak Elven either.
For you. Which is strange because you've been one.
Huh?
Strange because you've been one.
That was a sky.
Are they a pudding person, Killian?
Gonna give him a squeeze.
Give him a lovely big bear hug.
And then I will like move into support to the edge of the darkness.
Okay.
With polearm at the ready.
Yeah, you do. You move up to the edge of the darkness.
I'm going to be backing up slowly towards, with bag and everything in hand, towards our lady friend of the magical wheelchair variety. I'm basically plopping the bag and the quill nearby, basically.
On a lap.
Not on a lap. I have some decorum. I actually like royalty and things like that, unlike you weirdos.
Magical wheelchair variety.
A genuinely powerful it's probably the most biggest artifact power we've ever seen, other than the giant rocket for that sky.
That has to be a store somewhere in this world, Peter.
Okay.
Magical wheelchair variety.
Okay, fine. It might happen at some point.
They're
Like
all
in our
covered.
other story, we're actually going to make a magic item called a shower cap that when you put it on, it washes your hair.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
named a mushroom
The
a
shower,
shower
cap.
cap.
Which is a great name for a mushroom that
Yeah,
has
it's yeah.
ability.
Especially if you've got like dangly bits, there's lots of
Yeah,
water coming out of the shower cap. Yeah, brilliant.
it cleans mushroom goo off of you if you stand beneath it and you've got goo from another mushroom on it. It will dissolve.
I'm very disappointed no one in that game licked a mushroom.
I like the concept of if you've got mushroom goo and you just let it dissolve it away. Nice. And your skin.
I didn't tell
That's
him that.
nice.
Low acid.
Yeah.
It's a very, very effective exfoliant, John.
Yeah. You come back out and look like you had a suntan.
You're looking really well.
You two are not allowed to come up with anything together. Like, it will be dangerous.
That's why I love the wild. That's why I love the wild sea. Crazy quickly come out of that.
As the arc is opened.
Anyway, I don't like mushrooms.
A load of Nazis melt.
Just randomly somewhere else in the world. What happened? Was that a scream? Yeah.
Did Indiana Jones actually have to be here at all? Would it affect the story? No.
No.
It just happens so often. It's like, Hans, no, again.
Killian.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes, Peter.
It's DM right now. Thank you very much.
DM, GM, idiot, what?
You have the sensation that you are falling.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
falling.
Yes, you have the sensation that you are falling.
Why? What did I do?
You feel like the floor is no more and you drop. And for a moment there is darkness. Then there is a greyness. A fuzzy coolness
God damn it.
to everything.
Actually, it would have helped because dimensional put.
I'm going to make you make that strength again for me.
Shackles would have stopped at the dimension door.
It's
No,
20.
it doesn't.
20.
Specifically. Yeah. Because you can, yeah,
Oh, shit.
interdimensional portals you can pass through.
What was it?
You can do a strength athletics. You might be.
So you can pass through things like that easily, but can't teleport.
Yeah.
Or step into
Dimension
play.
door is
Can
teleporting.
I phone charger, please?
I think
Yeah.
what it means is like a gate spell where there is a
Yes.
physical gate and you can step through it.
Yeah, okay.
So, Killian, for a moment, there is that's not your phone charger. Well, that
It's
is a
this
plug.
wire here.
There you go.
I just need.
Yeah, you feel like you're falling, and then you suddenly land on what feels like soft bedding, and you fall prone, and then you feel Preten wiggle out of your hands
Do I land on feathers?
and begin to run away. You can kind of, well, you don't hear him running, but you
Attack
feel
on duty.
move away from him.
Punch him.
You
Huh?
nail his ass. Shoot his ass.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I?
Huh?
Do
Attack
I?
of opportunity. Which fire? You hex his ass.
Get an opportunity.
You would get an opportunity, yeah.
Right, so can I see him?
As you open your eyes, yes, you can see them, and they appear to be like running through a mist.
Okay. So,
Should have shackled him. Should have shackled him.
You should have shackled it. I was thinking, damn,
it's
damn,
right
Jaycee's got it.
to you. Why did you think I called out to you? Not for funsies. Right. Don't want to do too much harm.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Extreme like prejudice, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Attack of opportunity is just normally a melee,
Well, you're boring.
not a spell.
I don't know. Have you got combat caster feat that allows you to cast a spell?
No. So, what is I used?
If I'm doing combat passing.
Stickle! They're going to cut his Achilles tendons as he runs away.
Smart. Yeah. Can't run without feet.
Because that's my I think that's my green flame weapon, though.
You can.
No, any of you. It's a spell. That's a
It's a
spell.
spell later on, but it's not
Yeah.
actually your turn. It's his turn still. But you are getting a reaction of
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
So, can I...
Sickle him. Sick him.
How close is he, though?
He's moving out of your attack range, so you can just.
Yeah, so how close is he?
Within 5 feet as you make your attack of
Cool.
opportunity.
19.
19. You catch him. What damage do you do? That's 4 damage. You hear this, this yelp as an individual, the individual leaves your space, and they begin to sort of. It's really weird. It's like, when you're running in a dream.
Yeah.
And
I don't run in
distances-
dreams. I don't exercise in dreams. Does it exercise?
when you're.
when other people describe.
Like when you see distances are skewed and strange.
Yes.
It's like that. It's like, are you next to them? Are you getting the close up of their face, or are they moved away from you?
Yes.
It's very confusing in this moment. What you see outside everybody, and now we move to Killian's go. Actually, it's Killian. Your go. You're prone on the ground.
Yes. Now, here's a question for you. Can you cast spells whilst being prone on the ground?
You can.
Yep.
You can. Cool.
You just can't really move
Casting
because you're
spells
on the
at
floor.
you, range spells would have disadvantage if it was one that they had to roll on. Anyone attacking you with a melee would have advantage if they were next to you or within melee range, and ranged attacks against you would have disadvantage. So while you're laying flat on the ground, it's harder to shoot you, basically.
Combat mages, how can you tell? They're all laying flat going all over their heads.
You could just stand up as half your movement. So
Yeah, you can just stand up. Or you could just be lazy and roll around in this.
Okay, so can I... This might be a bit extreme, though, if I manage to hit.
Okay.
But they're egging me on. They're saying damage.
I'm saying nothing, but yeah, certainly Jackson is.
You're in a different plane of reality, Jackson. Behave yourself.
So, and the thing is, he's pissed me off. He's put me somewhere else, away from everyone else. So he's pissed me
And
off.
food.
Like,
Potentially away from Bassons.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
exactly. So I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at third level.
Ooh.
If that's okay.
Yeah, you're going to make
you're casting what, sorry?
Witch bolt.
Witch Bolt.
At third level.
Which basically
Fireball!
locks on, and carries on as long as you make concentration on it. It just...
And they stay in range.
Sorry?
And they stay in range.
Yeah. And you stay in range.
So are you standing up first? So you're not rolling at disadvantage on the attack roll?
Yes.
That's half your movement.
Up you get. Make that roll. Make that roll. What's the plus? So critically average.
So that would be a 20.
You hit him.
Cool.
Lightning shoots from your fingers.
On the upside, we know he's not just a generic mook because you've already done 4 damage to him and he didn't die.
Yeah. Oh, the age
He
old,
isn't using the commoner stat block.
the age old story of the level 1 character who falls down some stairs and spends a week screaming in pain, and then the level 20 who jumps out the window just because it's quicker than going down the stairs.
So I don't know if he's dead or not now.
Okay.
33?
Woo. That's gonna
3d12, and I got an 11, a 12, and a 10.
oh, come on, you got to do it now. You got to go, oh, once you zapped him, go stop or I shoot.
He looks rough as a badger's asshole. His clothes are smouldering, and it's weird. Like,
There's got to be standing on end.
yeah, like
Vandergraaf style.
there is patches of the hair that aren't there anymore, and like it's weird because you can see like smoke coming off of him from where this like electricity has coursed through its body. But you're used to seeing the smoke kind of rise upwards. It's kind of going outwards,
Okay.
but then it's also going out the other side and out this way. It's like it doesn't know which direction to go.
Okay.
I'm hoping he wasn't concentrating on a spell.
Sorry?
I'm hoping he wasn't concentrating on any kind of spell.
It's in a different dimension. So
It's all right. We've already got Charlie learning speak with dead. We can just target a different dead guy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, fair. It's fair.
He pissed me off.
yeah, you did miss you. Everybody outside. Charles will be going, excellent. Oh, you've got a bag, Irving.
Well, yes. Killian's got him.
Killian, do you have him? No reply.
Killian?
No reply.
Oh, crap, I say. Start
Yeah.
moving back towards the thing.
Are you taking the pack?
No, I left the pack by because
Yes.
why will I keep the pack? It's weighing me down. It's heavy.
I never remember her name.
I do go.
You kept putting the pen.
Probably because it's probably still in my hands.
Yeah.
I was going to present it to her and go, "What does this do?" sort of thing, but I probably got the pen with me. And yeah, I'll start moving back towards where Killian should have been moving back to.
Yeah, you move forwards. Are you going to the exact spot where you think they were or not?
Moving fairly quickly, not my max speed, half my max speed, basically cautiously, as they say, and then basically call out, Killian, Killian, Killian. There might be a sound difference and just moving forward.
There is no...
Until I hit wood, essentially, or Killian.
You crawl and crawl and crawl, and then suddenly make me a dexterity save.
Oh, I'm good at these. He says now fails. Almost 15.
15. You feel like you're about to fall into a hole, and you kind of just stop yourself, and you can feel like an icy cold void beneath your hands, like where there should be floor.
Killian! I shout into the icy cold void.
It does not carry through, I'm afraid, Killian.
Doesn't echo.
I stick my head in, and they do the same. Killian!
Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna know.
12.
12. You just about managed to hang on as this thing seemed to pull you in. If you make a high enough performance check,
Oh.
I'll let this carry through to Killian.
Come on,
Well,
Owen.
I got a +1 on this, so it's very
like bellowing into the void. Like, ah!
21! Natural 20!
Natural, yeah, Killian, you hear from somewhere above you this tiny golden voice boom down like the voice of God upon you. Just saying,
Owen.
Killian!
Mate, this is amazing.
yeah, it's strange. The acoustics down here, they've gone very weird. There's a voice like, Killian.
Do I know it's Owen's voice though?
There are certain semblances of cobbling to it, yeah.
Cobbling.
Yeah, you can sense.
You know, the
It's
annoyed
the language of
tone.
cobblers.
Yeah, annoyance.
Cobbling.
Yeah, cobbling.
I'm going to hurt you, Jack.
He's not speaking cobbling. That's a different thing.
Oh, I speak cobblers all the time.
We play role-playing games. It's
Part of the course. Yeah.
When you said that, do you know where my brain went?
Yeah.
Northampton Football Club.
It is a Northampton Football Club. It is the Cobblers.
The Cobblers is Northampton Football Club. So when you said that, I was like, he speaks.
You are of your land.
Offside! Offside! Where's the
That's where
ref?
my brain went. I was like, he speaks football. And then I was like, no.
Come on, get a score in the net.
Get scoring.
I mean, people use the ball, but apparently just using the whole scoreboard. Just throwing it. I think we call those riots.
Am I meant to be reacting to it?
It's not your turn, so you can't really. Owen.
I don't know what
You shout
going on
through this
anymore.
thing. There seems to be some sort of strange, bibbly wobbly, tiny wimey in the floor. Jackson, it's your turn. Unless you've got a bonus action, sorry.
I do have a bonus action, but I will grab out of my belt pouch my rope. So I can't do anything with it yet because that's going to take a full action.
Sure.
But I will ready my rope.
Cool. Jackson.
Ready your rope.
So we heard the first goblin shout, but not the second one.
The second one was hosed through the hole, so I think it is echoing into a dimension not of this one.
But it doesn't come back out, so we don't hear an echo either.
No, you hear Killian? Maybe like the slightest muffle of a sound.
I would like to. I'm going to do something magical.
Mm-hmm.
I can get rid of this darkness thing. So I'm gonna sort of put my glaive like flat to the floor, and I'm basically gonna try and like the ball that he bashed on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna basically try and sort of sweep it that way, so like it clears.
I'm afraid sweeping away magical effects like a broom does not work, Jackson.
I could see your face out the corner of my eye, and that's what made me go off. Like, Peter's genuinely considering, like.
But I was thinking, like, if it was a physical object and he moved it, but it wasn't.
But it came from the object, so Jax doesn't know magic shit.
No, you.
So
as
like
you
it
do so,
originated from the ball that he.
You knock a few pieces of glass out to the side.
Yeah, and I was hoping that was gonna like the ball was anchored to
They are
that.
shattered, smashed things. It looks like
What?
of glass, like path and grass and bath, glass.
Yeah, I don't really know what I can do because I can't see in the magical darkness,
Nope.
and I don't do magic. So unless someone can dispel the dark blob, there's not a lot I can do. I can wade in there with a pole arm swinging, but I'm not sure Erwin or Killian or anyone would really enjoy that.
Suddenly, like Owen's on hands and knees, crawling down, putting a hand through, testing this thing, and all of a sudden, glaive to the ass.
I just see. I can literally see. I cleared the fog. Killian, I can see what. Swept
Literally,
aside.
that was my initial thought when we rolled for initiative. Was I was just going to sweep the glaive sideways with a 10-foot reach, and try and bat, and everyone else ran into the darkness. So it's like, well, okay, I can't do that.
Yeah, our communication skills.
Now in my area of attack.
He's a bit wobbly.
Are you ready?
You okay?
What's that about, man?
Yeah, I'm going to try and move the magic darkness by moving the bit that made the magic darkness, but apparently that doesn't work.
No, that did not work. Sweeping away a magical effect with a broom was a good idea, but it's not the one, I'm afraid. Yes, we are back round to the individuals go. They will.
Hey, baby. You okay? You all right? You come scrounging thinking there's snacks.
They will grab.
Having a dream about food goes, I'm hungry.
It was the other one that was dreaming about
you.
Right. Yeah.
What are you dreaming about, my papa? Being old.
Being old. Just glitching out.
Glitching out, having moments. You see them pull from their pocket a scroll and read it, and then suddenly drop.
They drop.
Yeah, they drop.
God, that Temple Forces.
Man, they didn't even let me do another.
You not got a counter spell?
Huh?
You not have a counter spell?
How do you counter spell?
It's a spell called counter spell.
All right.
It's a spell in itself that counters spells. But no, Toby, you're right in the way, man.
Do you know what I would be if I was ever to play a mage? I'd have like magic missile and counter spell. These are my only two spells. My spell book would be like a pamphlet. It's just got two spells in it.
It's like for smoothness of damage, learning magic missile and only ever casting it is actually one of the most effective ways of using all your spell slots.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gives you consistent damage. So you don't get the burst damage of I roll a bucket full of dice and roll really well.
I
but
always hit,
you
and
don't
I
then
do
lose the
consistent
dice.
damage.
You don't then lose the dice for I roll a bucket full of dice and roll shit.
Yeah.
So it's actually a very smooth damage curve that actually turns out quite good.
And it's a cheap spell. And it does rack up with levels, so it's like
Yeah.
just.
No,
I'm a
no,
missile
is.
machine.
It's the most useful magic item is to just every time you can do buy a wand of magic missiles.
Yeah.
Because what you do is you just have them on like repeat. So they have like 8 charges or 9 charges, and you can, as long as you don't use the last one, they just come back tomorrow. So you go, okay, this round I'm going to use 7 of my 8 charges and cast a 7th level magic missile. And then I'll pull out the next one and do a 7th level magic missile and a 7th level magic missile. Because it's a dirt cheap magic item that you could just like chain machine guns with the magic missiles.
In fact, I would actually have them. I'd actually have them.
Wand of magic missile as well for absolute ridiculous amount of gold.
You what?
The new rules allow you to make minor magic items at a ridiculous crafting method now.
I've not read the new stuff.
I actually think it's quite good, personally.
I watch criticisms of and that's about it. And then I stopped YouTube, so I haven't watched much more of an update of it. I need to nip to the loo, everybody, for a second. So I'm going to pause for a sec. All right. Here we go. Yes. Where do we get to? You got to Jackson, who kind of went in, and you suddenly fall. You see them suddenly vanish.
Yeah.
And drop.
Yeah. And I can't see them.
No, they seem to just vanish from view. But you see them definitely move downwards.
Okay, can I go over to that spot where they were?
Yes, you see a shimmering pool of. Hold on. I'll tell you what colour.
It doesn't matter what colour.
It doesn't matter what colour. You see a portal on the floor. A mystic swirling portal.
Okay. Can I just go through it? Or is that a stupid idea?
No,
I'm not going to say one way or the other. You keep going. You do you, Killian. You do you. I can't stop you, so you might as well continue going. Keep going.
Killian would just go for it.
Yeah,
so
go for it.
You might be able to see it.
You are?
We might be able to see it.
Not impossible. If it's bright enough. Depending on what this weird portal does.
Silvery pool.
Oh,
God, it's a Stargate. You know you're
okay, and what about the one that Erwin was looking through?
Oh, I don't know. You can see.
That's kind of up in the sky. That's also silver.
Can I see Erwin?
No.
Not through the portal thingy?
No.
Okay. And he hasn't been swiped out by Jackson?
Well,
you don't know.
maybe. Maybe.
You have no idea. You kind of just fell.
Yeah. So
ground you're standing on feels like, imagine like standing on like kind of cotton wool.
Oh, don't say that. That made me feel sick.
It's kind of got that spongy then, spongy, like standing on a sponge.
Okay.
Like a white sponge. Everything is
Candy floss.
The edges are marshmallow. You're in Marshmallow Land.
Okay. So can I see any way that I can get back up to the Magic Sky portal?
Make me a perception check.
Okay, this is the one that I'm really shit at. Well, killing shit at.
Oh, I'd let you make an Arcana if you're better. Arcana than your perception, but it's going to give you a different type of result. It's going to tell you a different thing. Rather than looky, you're going to go, thinky.
Okay, that would be a 19.
With
Arcana.
You look around with the 19. You believe that this is or could be a section of
Another dimension.
the astral plane.
Yeah.
One thing you know from your arcanic learning is that gravity is a bit strange here.
Or can I jump real high?
Make me a strength athletics.
Yay!
You're killing no one just about to nut me.
Yeah.
I was like, boom! Jesus!
Possibly. A spiky-headed dragon is going to shoot
not.
Nail me in
like
the
a
face.
torpedo.
It's not. No, my thinking is I'm gonna jump and try and like grab onto the edge of it to pull myself through.
Oh, great.
More likely gonna
Ah, cool. Just grab him up at the ears. What the? What?
Or just you pull him up like this from the ears being held.
Not the ears.
Oh, that's a 7, not 1. There's the 1. There's the 7.
7.
Yeah, 14.
14. You leap up and you manage to break whatever slight gravity held you to this thing. And you kind of begin drifting upwards. And then you see a swirling silver thing. And you can direct your body through almost will of your mind towards this object.
Can I go through it then?
Yeah. Owen, as you're looking down, all of a sudden,
Well, I'm getting rope ready to like lower rope down. It's like,
as you're doing so, there's all of a sudden the smell of a bakery in your presence.
that's either good or bad. Either the spirit of Killian Norn has just passed away and the smell is the last thing we remember.
Yes, like even this smell can travel across the plains. The death of Killian Norn. Bakery.
Every breaker just puts down the rolling pins and
I feel a disturbance in the pastry. Yes.
If Killian ever makes like a perfume. Bakery.
Yeah. Bakery by Norm.
we call that vanilla essence, and that exists.
You should not be
You from Norn. Yeah, and you kind of pop your head up through this thing into pure darkness.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Yeah. You can hear a shuffling and the sound of
Probably some mumbling as I'm counting off feet,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, the experience that I've just had, can I reach out and grab whatever is mumbling?
Yeah, you reach out and you grab a very a thin, spry leg
And just
Ah!
and you put it up.
Yeah.
Make me a
Oh,
strength.
God. Well,
Contested
could be
check.
with contested strength check, I guess.
Yeah, PvP already. Crikey. It's only the first game back.
Oh, God, this is going to go
What's wrong
so
with that?
well. This is going to go so well. So well, I just closed my couch sheet. That's funny.
I'm not making it.
I'm done. I'm just giving up.
Absolutely 100% done with this shit.
Right,
Ooh,
anyway, wow, 18. Kick-ass.
I think you might be beat.
23.
Yeah, I've assumed so, but I'm just happy I got an 18.
No, amazing. Well done, Owen. All of a sudden, you're pulled off your feet and you hear this ow from, Owen. Sorry, I'm putting
So
words
what
in.
happened? You just grabbed me and pulled me. What are you doing with me? I
I
am
grabbed
puttying your hands right now.
What you actually should have asked is, what did they grab?
A
Leg.
leg.
Right on the leg.
Normal leg. Get your head out the gutter.
Leg.
Yes, and
Up. So
Great.
whatever I grabbed is now upside down. I'm hoping.
great. A thin floppy noodle of something smacks you in the nose as well. I'm probably still holding the rope.
Because you're kind of like upside you down and then
Yeah.
there's like a bit of rope.
Hang on. Extra weight. Is you just going to slowly sink back down, Terminator style, back into the hole?
He didn't hold the goblin up as he sank into the lava, into the melting pot.
No, I'm like holding myself. I'm like
You got one hand on the edge of the
One
floor,
like this,
the other hand like this,
and
holding
then
it. Yeah.
the other like that. So I'm like, whatever.
What do you do? You've got this thing.
Well, I'm screaming.
Do I recognise her?
Immediately, you recognise the screaming of your friend Owen.
Someone's got my leg! Someone's got my leg! Oh my god, someone's got my leg!
Well, it's upside. It's upside.
He is. Well, you know.
I'm literally screaming in your ears because I'm, you know,
I'm
upside
like,
down.
Owen.
Killian! Why have you got hold of me? I'm trying to rescue you. Did you fall down a hole?
Lower him back down
onto his head.
I don't know this is happening until dunk. Ow!
And then I'm like patting him down and making sure he's okay.
He's okay. He's not injured. Just a little bit flustered, and has now lost count of.
Why are you in the? How? What? Hey? What's where is Preten? Still fumbling around, probably doing a whole patting you on the head.
Yeah.
Why are you still in the hole?
Of Killian's lumps, bumps, and little tendrils.
Yeah, snoot. A boop, you snoot.
Down a silver hole.
Right? And is he still down there?
Gone.
Damn it! Well,
how audible is this conversation from the edge of the darkness?
well, it's no longer windy, so it's probably fairly.
Probably quite audible. Jackson, what do we
I
do
move
outside
towards
this darkness?
the voices.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you tell us you're coming?
No.
Fantastic.
Oh, gee.
Right.
Charles will see Jackson start wandering. Good idea, let's find them, Jackson. Start wandering in. You hear Charles say, good idea, let's find them.
Watch out, there's a hole in the floor.
I like start pulling myself out,
and
then kind of I pull myself out, covering the hole.
Yeah.
And then kind of flip myself over. Cause how big is the hole? Like how big?
It's 5 feet, basically. It's a 5 foot wide.
That's quite large. 5 feet is quite a big hole.
Like,
yeah.
Are we talking?
It's
like
surprisingly large when you actually measure it out.
Right.
You will see somebody do what's a 5 foot by 5 foot area. You can move around a lot in a 5 foot area.
Yeah. So are we like? It's 5 foot from one end to the other. Yeah.
It's 5 foot in diameter.
Yeah. That's
2.5 feet by radius. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So I will lay across.
Stretch yourself out. Yeah. You're kind
I
of got
obviously can't reach
both sides. Yeah.
the sides, can I?
No.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
My arms.
You're like 8 foot tall.
Yeah. So I like starfish
Oh,
over the hole.
You're starfishing over the hole
Because-
to try and prevent anyone going down the hole. That's the idea.
Oh, okay.
Jax could.
So how strong is Killian?
Huh?
Oh God.
How strong is Killian?
Oh.
Are you trying to drop down the hole? They're just walking on him.
What?
Are you just walking onto him and just like?
Well, I was heading towards them, but my aim is actually to find said hole.
Okay, you approach hole.
Because I have something that I got given, so I think I'm okay. So I'm gonna go and find a hole because he's gone that way. So I'm gonna go after him.
You go towards the hole.
Yeah.
And you find
darkness.
it through the darkness, in the black. You're trying to seek them out, and you make me a, I don't know, investigation check at disadvantage. That's what we've been doing for everybody else.
Investigation.
With disadvantage, this is going to be either brilliant or terrible.
It's Jax. I don't really do investigation. I rolled 19 twice.
Yeah, 19.
First of all, you come across a small lump with rubbery points. You estimate this to be an Irwin.
By the screen.
Yeah.
Could you probably kick me?
Nothing else has got me in the darkness.
Oh, I have that you, fucking Jackson.
And then carry on towards where I think Keep
Yeah,
going.
you kind of find an edge to this hole, this kind of
You're just
cool
going to
hole.
kick Killian in the face, aren't you?
And then you kind of feel like a leg. You can definitely make it a leg,
Well, to be
not a
honest,
body.
if I find the edge of the hole, I think I'm just going to jump.
Oh my god!
It's going to be a strength athletics check for Killian not to fall back in the hole.
Fuck's sake.
As the weight of an half-orc
11.
Yep.
half-orc lands on your middle, and you are promptly plumped back down into the hole. There's a quick like "Ugh!" from Killian, and
And a scream from me. I'm still being held.
No, I put you down.
Oh, thank God for that.
And then I patted you to make sure you were okay.
Oh, yeah, it's better.
suddenly hear this oof, and then a kind of exhalation from Killian, and then nothing. All of a sudden, silence again. And you
Oh, God. Charles, quick! To my voice! The stupid idiots! Stupid idiots have fallen down a sodding hole!
Charles charges forwards and promptly trips over you and falls down the hole. Oh, we don't come in another.
I slam a piton into the ground where I stand, quickly do a quick knot round the thing, then
Sleight of hand check, please. For
what?
your sleight of hand check to see how well your knot is tied in this rushing instance in the darkness.
12. So not great, but not terrible.
It's a reasonable knot. Yeah, you
Yep,
think
it's rushed. I get it. Tie it on, grab the rope, and just roll into the hole with a weary roll, eye roll.
Guys are sashes. Coming down in order. Killian, you land in like the sponge. Jackson, you land in the sponge.
No, I don't. I drift.
You drift?
I drift.
Featherfall.
I am featherfall.
Oh,
A slightly, maybe slightly cursed ring of
I have a
featherfall.
ring of featherfall that someone gave me an eye tune to.
So he jumps on top of me. I take all of the.
You slam into the ground, and then very gently a orc settles onto your back.
So I get jumped on, and then he lands on me again.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm assuming because I've just dropped, Charles then lands on top, and then Erwin just lowers himself
Charles is
down
going to
on
make
top
a
of me.
dexterity to see if he can
Yeah, but
get.
Charles, when he can see, he can fly.
Yep.
Yeah, Charles does. He drops down, and as soon as he feels himself falling, he starts flapping his wings, and you can sort of see him just.
Oh, even better. So when I come down the rope, I get a fucking face full of wing.
You come down, and he's already circling,
Nailing me in the face. Yeah, great.
looking down upon a Killian with a neatly landed Jackson.
It's a slow-mo hero landing.
Yeah, you can do the full. You can put your knees out. You'll be fine. Boom.
You know the way Mary Poppins lands when she's
Yeah.
got her umbrella?
Oh, come on! You got to do it. You got to land and basically shoot your cuffs. You know, get into
Well,
work.
I don't know. He has his pole arm.
Oh yeah! Oh, even better! Some sort of Viking hero descends from the sky.
It's the Raiden landing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the Raisin landing.
I end up with a bloody pole arm in me back, don't I?
Yeah, you don't need to visit a chiropractor anytime soon. Like honestly,
You are
I thought you
limber.
were gonna say something else, and I was like, no.
yeah. Chiropractor.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm gonna leave your filthy little minds where they are.
Yeah, that's fair.
In your heads.
That's fair.
Yes, you are now all kind of descending this place, and you can gather. What do you do?
As we got in there, we could see. Can we see the other swirly thing?
Yeah, it's not far off. They could only move their movement.
And a scroll laying on the floor as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to jump in
scroll
that
is-
as well, please.
Oh, Jackson! Oh God!
What did he say?
He's running towards the other hole.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jack. So now we're all chasing after a giant toddler Jackson, trying to stop him from going.
I'm not even going to bother running. I literally throw a dagger through the next hole and teleport there.
Killian, the smart one, Killian went, nah, I don't know what shit's down there. I don't trust this
This
guy.
is becoming like a game
No.
of Super Mario, like just going up. Blah, 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 blah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. As you, that's my terrible dad joke. What's Super Mario's favorite fabric?
Denim.
See?
It's got it.
It cracks Ali up every time.
I love
Yeah,
that.
cool.
So
Dad jokes, that's what they're for. You get to an age though, you can definitely tell when they're starting to reach the teenager stage when they go dad joke and they just stare at you dead-eyed.
It's what I do to you every time.
It's like, teenagers are just kicking in. Teenagers just kicked in.
yes. So, do you follow?
Ridiculously, yes, because I don't trust this guy. But also, Jax is just going full pelt down this next hole. Erwin, I'm guessing, has already teleported down.
Erwin like
Cease to exist at one moment. I
teleports.
throw a purple dagger, it goes into the hole, and I cease to exist.
So I'm like, fuck.
Oh, have you not
Yeah.
heard about putting like sort of extra-dimensional spaces in extra-dimensional spaces, teleporting into teleports?
I don't know. Of course I haven't. It's all new to me.
Teleporting doesn't necessarily use an extra dimensional space, but it is moving through an extra dimensional space with teleport.
Well, if I just turn myself inside out,
Can you
I'll
telephone
it.
yourself or others with your teleport? Is the question.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, finally saved. I haven't seen you smear.
Yeah, like it.
Find that out because I wonder if I'm re-rolling a new character. Could be hilarious. Where did Erwin go? Where's the smear come from?
There are rules for doing stuff with extra-dimensional stuff in the ethereal plane.
So I'm ridiculously following Jackson because it's Jackson and he's just disappeared.
Well,
yeah.
If my character does die, I've got another goblin to play. It's my sister.
Oh yeah, there is.
Could that be interesting? I'd like to play my sister. She was kind of interesting.
Oh, you'd have never
She's a
met
cleric,
Killian,
I think,
our
wasn't she?
sister, have you?
Yes.
Oh, she's a bit weird.
I don't know what I'll play if Jax dies.
Do you think Jax can ever die?
It says you can teleport within the same plane of existence. So
yeah. Or assuming they but I just teleported through. I threw the dagger through the portal.
Well,
and then I teleport to where the dagger lands.
But
so why don't
you have to see where the dagger is?
No, it doesn't say that at all. I will read it out to you because
you have to be able to see the target to target something, though. If you just something.
Let me find it. If I find it,
it's a tricky case.
So
yeah, isn't it? Suddenly,
next to the portal.
I'm assuming it stops at the portal, and you teleport, and then you're standing on the portal and go through.
So anyway, psychic teleportation. As a bonus action, you manifest one of your psychic blades, spend one of your psychic die, which I have done, and roll it, and throw the blade at an unoccupied space. You can see. Technically, it's through a hole. I can see that.
Yeah, but you can see yeah.
Up to a number of feet away equal to 10 times the number rolled. So if it's 10 feet away, 15, 20, even 10 feet minimum.
The unoccupied space you would see was actually the space above the hole.
Yeah, so you teleport on top of the thing and then drop through the portal.
Rather than being able to throw it through it because you can't see through it.
Oh, I thought it was actually a wall. I thought you just stepped through. I didn't really fall.
No, it's in the.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's basically a Stargate on its side. Is what you see, that rippling silvery effect.
Yes, exactly that.
And you hit the rippling silver effect and then sink through it.
Yeah.
Which is probably a surprise to me because I was expecting to just go straight through. It's like, what the?
Yeah. Again, it's kind of like that bit on Stargate where the silver starts kind of going all over them. So they fall down.
No, it's even better because obviously it hit the surface of the liquid. Yeah. And that was enough to stop it. But I don't see that bit because as a teleporter, I just go, as soon as the dagger lands, I'm there.
Yeah.
So I go, it goes, perfect shot, brilliant. Suddenly, boom, why am I still wood?
Yeah.
What?
You're
Yeah.
sat there. And yes, Charles goes. Charles looks down and sees Killian start pelting it through the hole as a, I'm coming, Killian! And you die into the hole, Killian.
I thought he said you died.
And you die. And you die, Killian.
You just die. You die.
Jack land on me.
Again.
No, I've had Jax jump on me, then land on me, then Charles goes straight into the back of
just
me.
die from exasperation.
And I'm
Just like
I'm done.
I love that dying. How did Killian die? Exasperation. That's just the concept of that. His heart just gave out. Just go, I'm done.
I'm done.
That's Celia in Serafina.
Because every time you do something,
Celia and
like
Serafina just looks pained anytime any of us describe an action because we are chaos monkeys and she is trying to be like a serious politician-y person and we are chaos monkeys.
Yeah.
I'm elaborate.
That's literally everyone in.
Luke is a damn good GM.
It's
Luke is.
Oh, he's wicked to be gamed by. He's very fun.
But he's also just a lovely person.
And he's a lovely man. Yeah. Right. I'm going to call it at this point, guys. And we're going to go from what you see in the new.
Yeah.
Where you've teleported to on our next game. Thank you for joining me. Lovely to play with you again and get back this madness happening. We are due for 2 weeks' time. It should be okay, but it will be my first week back at work. So
so it might be retiring.
Yeah. Just